Hi, my name is Lily McLeod. I'm a 2026 commit to Chattanooga State NJCAA Division One down in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I currently play for the White Rock Renegades 2018, and my position is catcher, but I've also played infield and outfield before. And this is my recruiting process. So I'm so excited to be able to share and tell you all about it. I started my recruiting process in the fall of 2023, sending out emails through my personal email, as well as using Sports Recruits. Sports Recruits is a great website to use, especially when you're starting off. It shows you all the different schools throughout, like, basically the US. Um, it shows you the level they are, like their roster needs, and like what age they're kind of looking for in the roster needs. It also shows like a little bit of like their school information too, so that's always like super helpful. But I also use Instagram to post my like clips. So my clips basically I kept very short, so between maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. Didn't want them super long because I didn't want coaches sitting there and just watching like basically an entire movie about all my clips. Post both offensive and defensive clips on both like platforms. But with Instagram, I was tagging the schools that I was like wanting to go to. But one of the things that I got told through my recruiting process is not to really take the schools, is to take the coaches, because then it's personal and they're seeing it and not the school, because you never know who runs the school like account. So that's nice to like know that information. So hopefully then the like coaches actually see it. Another thing with like tagging schools or whatever was like tagging a bunch of schools, not just from one area but from all around, because like at first you want to keep your options open. You don't want to have like such a closed mind where you will like know, oh, I want to go to this school. Like you want to have a very open mind and keep your options wide open. Another thing with Sports Recruits is it was really good to see when the colleges viewed your profile and like viewed your videos, and then you could go back and like see like what videos they viewed and stuff. So that was like super cool. The biggest place that helped me though was Twitter. Twitter was so big. I posted everything on there along with my other platforms, but I posted a lot more on Twitter. I posted my game clips, I posted practice clips, posted some pictures sometimes from tournaments, posted my schedules on there a lot, and then I posted a little bit about what I did outside my life. So it wasn't just all softball, it had a little bit of what I did outside too. Once it got closer to where I could actually talk to the coaches and not just like tag them and have nobody like respond, I started reaching out. I reached out through Twitter, just messaging them. Basically, my messages were just like, "Hi, coach. My name is Lily McLeod. I'm a 2026 from like I'm from Poco, so I'd say from Poco or Vancouver, BC. Depends on like where you're going, because a lot of coaches will just know Vancouver, BC more." And then I said, like, basically, here's the links to my Sports Recruits. And then I also had a YouTube channel, so I could just post my videos on there and I could just give that link out to the coaches. Let me know if you're interested in what you see or whatever. And I also gave them my phone number at the end and said, thank you so much for your time. So that was like basically my message. Just like short, not super long. So just kind of like a little paragraph with the links. I reached out to a bunch of JUCOs, some D3s, some D2s, and I reached out to like a few like D1s, kind of my dream schools that I would like want to go to. But I think JUCO was going to be the best bet for me, because I want to go down to the States and play and not just like go somewhere where I may get the play time, but it's not for certain. So I had my first phone call in the summer of 2024, and then after that it kind of just like took off from there. It became such a big part of my life that like this was so exciting, and like it finally is happening. I went on my first visit to a JUCO in Texas in the fall of 2025. After that, I had a visit up here in like Vancouver I had a D2. I had a visit down in Idaho at a JUCO, and then I had 2 more visits down in Tennessee at 2 different JUCOs. I thought I knew where I wanted to go before that, but then after going on all my visits, it definitely made my decision a little harder. I came back home after all of them, had 3 offers, so definitely had to like sit down and think about it. I made pros and cons lists, and let me tell you, it did help. So, made my pros and cons list, went over them. It was such a big decision because all 3 of the schools that offered me, I loved and had so much fun on my visits. So, and they were all such good programs. So it was very hard to like decide. But I ended up calling my coaches now, saying that I accepted the offer to continue my academic and athletic career at Chat State. So I'm so excited to be able to go down. And in this past November, actually, I signed my letter of intent to go down. I applied to the school to study mass communications, and I'm so excited to be able to live my dream out. I graduate from high school in June, and then I will leave in August to go down to Chattanooga State to play. So I'm so excited. Definitely a little nervous, but more excited. So cannot absolutely wait. I'm so thankful for everybody that helped me through my recruiting process, and it was such a big part of my life that now it's over and done with. It's definitely a little calmer, but I feel like I want to be so part of it. So to be here sharing my story with you guys is so amazing, and I'm so thankful for this. And I'm so thankful for everyone that supported me and helped me through my journey, and just any information. Like, I'm so like willing to help. I will gladly help if anyone has questions. Like, I'm so happy if anyone wants to reach out. So that's my recruiting process, and I hope that this can help a little bit on yours.